Oh, 2018. I think we're going to randomize being national. I want to be like one of these, a closer pitcher or a starting pitcher. I want to be a starting pitcher. Oh damn. Okay. Running fastball. Seam fastball. Yep. And his last name is going to be right on this page. Maybe not. There. Oh my god, I didn't put two letters. Or I think it was, right? No. Opposite way. I want to do King. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot. United Kingdom. Hell yeah. United Kingdom. UK, I was born. VIP is good. Just to be. Like that, then after a couple games I might get that. Okay, now epic. Okay, I'm tired. I've been up for so long too. I don't know why I'm tired at 11 a.m. ish. 11:39. Okay.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day.
I don't know why I'm so tired.
His name having finally been called, a pitching prospect steps up to the mound to make his case for draft consideration. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make each pitch count. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
Okay.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intrigue. Stepping up now, Tanner Byrne. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. On the ground to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Now at the plate, Sean Chavez, as he'll get his first opportunity. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Bryant Kenny, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and one strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Okay, what is that rule?
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Orrin Mobley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Byrne at second. Chavez at first. One gone. And he'll step off. And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. Back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Pickoff move to second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grissom is there. 2 gone.
Okay.
Now in the box, Emerson Blackwell. Spin and a throw back to second.
Emerson Blackwell.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Merced has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City with no score. Now batting, Lionel Sanchez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that's through for a hit. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Stepping into the box, Ira Leister.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And that one stayed too low apparently.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Yeah, and the hitter just froze, and that off-speed pitch dropped right in there for called strike 3. You know, some young pitchers get anxious and want to attack with fastball with 2-strike count, but he has enough confidence in his stuff to go with his off speed there. The scouts love to see that confidence and wide repertoire.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Okay. 1-2.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. 1 hit's all they get. We played 2 full. At the plate, Darren Bond.
Leading off
First
the
offering on its way.
left fielder.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
The 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tanner Byrne. He reached on a single in his first try. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll be back in standing up. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bond on at first. Nobody out. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. The 0-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in his showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed.
Oh, that
4
was in the
strikeouts
dirt.
already, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Bryant Kenny. He flew out in his last at bat, and that misses, ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete.
Oh, I
the
don't
International
okay.
Stars lead this one 7-0. Newton Humphrey enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Come on.
Number 23.
For
Well, that
ending.
wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day.
Good. I only let 2 people on base. I would have been 3. That person got out. Come on. Okay. That was a good game.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the international squad. Bud Gore, the British hurler, will be the man to start in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Stepping into the box, Vince St. John. He will lead this one off today.
Right fielder, Vince St.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Merced will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Digging in, Tyrone Gilliam, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
And that's just an excellent job of attacking the batter the entire at bat right there, eventually finishing him off for the strikeout. I don't care what he does the rest of this showcase. He just shows he knows how to mix his pitches, keep hitters off balance, and finish them when he has the chance. Good stuff.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, and he's not going to be happy giving up that triple, but he can't do anything about it now. The only thing he can do is to try to find a way to strand that guy 90 feet from home. These scouts actually like this because it gives them a chance to see how this kid responds to adversity. Rumor has it he's got some grit. We're going to find out either way right now.
Franco is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Bottom of the 1st straight.
Okay.
Coming to the plate now, Giuseppe Bishop. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
On the corner, like on the wall.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out.
That's a nice job right there, sitting him down with style. Speaking of which, style points might not matter in regular games, but in a showcase, anything that could put a shine on your performance can do nothing but improve your chances in the draft, and that's just what that K did for him.
Standing in now, Steven Cortez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Down the 3rd baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into 2nd, and he'll get in there safely. Coming to the plate now, David So, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. In the dirt here, the throw will go to 3rd, and he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch. And a pickoff throw to 3rd, and the runner back easily. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ryan.
Strike.
Novoa.
Strike.
Yes. Weight back, a swing and a miss.
Okay, good job.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Central prospect. Ready now, Alex Davis, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rounded to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
And he just looks like he's in a comfortable groove out there. A nice pitch here, and the hitter can do nothing but roll over it for an easy out. It'll be interesting to see if he can finish as strong as he started this thing. Scouts like what they've seen so far.
Striding in once again, Vince St. John. He flew out in his last at-bat. Skied down the left field line. Merced over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Tyrone Gilliam, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Tyrone.
Pitch on the way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ibanez has a play, and that's the third out. Nothing doing here this half. Newton Humphrey gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 23.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The international team took the lead in the second inning and rode that.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
With the 4th pick, the Chicago White Sox select Bud Gore, a starting pitcher from the International Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, Newt
And on the worst. Another worst pitcher. Yes. Yeah. A lot of the AA pitchers.
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, a welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
Oh. Guy don't bat. Do I? No. If I win this game, would be tied. Okay.
The stars of tomorrow. Stepping into the box, J.J. Chance. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Gore isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding into the box, Rick Rowan is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. In there, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mac Williams. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Now at the plate, Everett Killian. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Another 0-2 home. Very weakly on the ground. Now he'll step off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Stuart Lawson. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now at the plate, Doug Garcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Arthur will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Stepping in, number 94, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Callaway waits on it. 1 out. And that brings in Taylor Featherston. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Sent out to straightaway center field. Arthur is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? J.J. Chance. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle. 2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taken.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of it. Digging in to try it again, Mac Williams. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Center fielder, Doug Vaughn.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the 1st strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The next 0-2.
Come on. Strike out.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dykes will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. Into the box now, Everett Killian comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Stuart Lawson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score in the 8th and 9th inning.
Callaway takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Doug Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Barehanded at his knees. Hats off to that one. Digging in, number 94. He popped out in his first trip. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And a step off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half, and that brings in Taylor Featherston. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Taylor Featherston becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Okay, let's go.
Ready once again, Rick Rowan.
Now batting, the shortstop, Rick Rowan.
Ramiro into foul territory.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Sent on the ground out to second. Durham from shallow right. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Mac Williams. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High in the air into shallow left center. Dykes is there, and he has it for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Doug Bond. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Doug Bond.
Pitch on the way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's safe.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Okay. Okay.
Catcher, Everett Killian.
Into the box now, Everett Killian. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ramirez on the move. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-1 game. First pitch on its way.
Right fielder.
Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Here's high pop-up. Callaway has got it, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no error. At the plate, Doug Garcia. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Good.
Settling in now, number 94. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Change up too low, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Again, a 1-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Now to the plate, Taylor Featherston.
Second baseman, Taylor.
In there at the letters 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Lund is there. And that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Garth Staples
what?
out from the bullpen
Now.
He'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Staples.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy in the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final tonight. Birmingham took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Bud Gore earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Aaron Slegers couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
That after I gave up 1 run, no one was going to sue me. No.
And the final line score. First for the victorious Barron. 8 runs on.
You like my pitching, like. This pitcher is dangerous. You just saw from 1 game. Okay. Quite a lot of pluses, actually.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Like 2 and 5.
All right, good job right there.
I don't play for a while. Thanks of that one awesome game. Don't go to sleep for a week. Okay, I'm like.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. So striding in, Michael Snell, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder.
Fouled away.
Michael Snell.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been very good in D-Row. Through the first 4 games of this homestand, big donut, 0. 0-4, that's not going to cut it in this league.
Yeah, we started to hear a spattering of boos yesterday coming from the home faithful. They have to find a way to right the ship.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Michael Snell becomes the first out of the inning. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Toward first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Into the box, Agustin Guardado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It up the first baseline. Callaway ranges to his left, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Javier Gonzalez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Come on.
Here's another 0-2. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Ready with another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Fighting.
Now another 0-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Wesley Ballard.
Shortstop.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Durham loves it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in, Jess Santana.
Why is there no
take his
hitter?
first cuts here.
Like no one like
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Safe. Or like
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Drilled down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was home.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Popped him up. Callaway will put this one away, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits. Stepping in, Jose Pena is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Michael Snell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Scorched to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in now, Adrian Baladares. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Adrian Baladares.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. In now, Agustin Guardado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Next will be the designated hitter, Javier Gonzalez.
Designated hitter, Javier.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Like catch it. I think it.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Still 1-2. another 1-2. And he struck him out.
Yes,
His seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Jess Santana. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep, and that is off the wall in right field.
Come get in,
He'll
get
pull
in.
into second here with nobody out.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Ray Buck is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Called strike 0-2. And he'll step off. Hit down first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. One hit, one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Barons are out in front here, 2-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Snell. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, fair ball down the line. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Snell stands at second with no outs. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Count remains at 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he struck him out, and there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Ready for another shot now, Agustin Guardado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. skied into straightaway right. Ramirez is there. 2 gone.
Yeah.
Striding forward now is the DH, Javier Gonzalez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy, I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. The 5, 6, and 7 slots. Digging in the switch hitter, Wesley Ballard. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Digging in and looking for more, Jess Santana. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Standing in, Carson Hanna. First offering on its way.
First baseman, Carson.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one. Big old
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half. Scotty McMahon is out from the...
And my dude was getting tired.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Birmingham Barons took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Bud Gore takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Chuck Graham closes the door for the save, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score.
This is Brother 22. We are go out of here. Goodbye. 22 fans.